And Donald Trump and Senator Ted Cruz have been duking it out for the evangelicals' support. And Iowa pollsters say if the evangelicals turn out in the same numbers as they did in 2012, the race will be razor tight. One poll analyst saying if that's the case, Donald Trump beats Senator Cruz 26 to 25%. Chair of the Faith and Freedom Coalition, Ralph Reed, goes on the record. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Greta. Good to be with you.
Nice to have you. One of Donald Trump's surrogates, or actually endorsers, is Jerry Falwell, Jr., and he has said, in reference to what Donald Trump's rather sassy language, he says, it may not be exactly what the evangelicals want to hear, at least it is someone they can trust. So they may not like how he says it, but is trust a big, do you agree with Jerry Falwell that trust is a big item on this for the evangelicals, to the point that they can excuse some of his brash talking?
Well, I think it's different strokes for different folks, honestly, Greta. I was in Iowa on Thursday and Friday, met with a lot of the leadership and pastors and activists of Faith and Freedom Coalition, got a chance to attend the debate and talk to a lot of people. And what I'm seeing is a division in the evangelical community between those who are most interested in core principles and somebody who's walked with them and worked with them over a long period of time. The bulk of that vote is going to Ted Cruz. He's now winning about 30 to 33% of the evangelical vote. And then there's a strong leader. You know where he stands. You may not always agree with him, but you know where he stands, and he's tough and he's strong. And that vote is going to Donald Trump. And depending upon which poll you look at, it's between 20 and 25% of the evangelical vote. If this vote is 47% of the total, which is what the Iowa Des Moines Register poll released yesterday shows, then Trump will win. If it's 55 to 60%, I think it's a jump ball. I think it's too close to call. I literally think it could be as razor thin as it was 4 years ago when Rick Santorum won by only 8 votes over Mitt Romney out of 122,000 cast.
All right, within the evangelical vote, are there a lot of undecideds tonight who they don't know whether they're going to go for the guy who they think walks the walk or that they know where he stands?
I think there's some of that. The Des Moines Register poll shows that 9% of the sample is still undecided. I think that's about where the evangelical and faith community is. But what's really amazing to me, Greta, and unless you've participated in a caucus, it's hard to really capture the ambiguity of the process. 45% of caucus attenders told the Des Moines Register Bloomberg pollsters that they could still change their mind. I talked to one of our leaders on Friday morning who was going to vote one way the day before and had already changed their mind in about 12 hours.
Ralph, that's what we're hearing on the ground here as well for a lot of voters. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you, Greta.